What's up, y'all? Let's go ahead and pull some messages and see what it is that Spirit is wanting us to know. I am Monet, the reader for the Black and Brand channel, which is us over here, Um, it's Sunday, Ancestor Sunday. Let's go ahead and see what they're wanting you to know or experience. First, they're wanting you to get out and start living a little bit of life with foreplays and fantasy. The invitation, this is your invitation to let go a little bit, loosen up, let your hair down, go out and have some fun. You may be a homebody or you may just be always working, and they're saying, hey, let go a little bit, let's live a little bit, and let's go have some fun, okay? Be careful what you ask for. The ugly truth, can you accept it? Everybody can't always accept the answers that they're looking for or accept the reality that they're wanting. Um, you may have asked for it, begged for it, then you got it, and you don't know how to handle it. Then you got the progression in reverse. So with it being in reverse is the depletion, the descend 75 to 25% descend, the fallback, the decrease, and the depletion. So this could be your energy. You could be drained a little bit, um, or you could be completing some things or need to complete some things, and a cycle needs to be closed. Okay. And it's given more of a cycle. What we can keep it gangster or cordial. How do you want to go about it? And this is life stepping in whenever you've had too many opportunities to change some things. So what this is showing so far with the foreplay and fantasy, you're being offered this invitation to live life because you've probably been just in this normal cycle of things, and your spirit team has been trying to kick you out of this cycle, jumpstart you, boost you, and keep you pushing, but you've just been sitting in this cycle. So they're ready for this cycle to end with the depletion, um, because you asked for a change, you wanted a change, and now you're like getting the signs for the change, and you're like holding on tight, like, and they're like, no, we promised you that. We said you wanted it, you asked for it, we're gonna give it to you. Went from a negative to a positive. So you think things are like crumbling and burning with the depletion, but no, these things need to end. These things need to go away, because you have better things coming in. And then you have I was wrong. You may have people coming in to apologize, people coming in to try to right some wrongs. That's up to your discretion, depending on the situation. This could also be you acknowledging that you were wrong. Maybe you didn't want these things that you asked for. Maybe because you spoke negatively and you're receiving negative things happening with the power of the tongue. So you need to reverse those things. Um, for other people, you could, like I said, just need to admit that you're wrong in some areas of your life if that's for you. Real quick, I'm just going to trade decks. Little handheld decks. See what we pull out in this. Sickness and in health till death do apart. The downside of your vows. So some people could be experiencing some. Oh, I was about to cut some stuff in their marital relationships, and this is what needs to be admitted. That was wrong. My little mic piece came off. That's what needs to be admitted, that they were wrong. It says it's like a natural disaster, an emotional shakeup. So you guys are experiencing some things that may be new to you in your relationship. If you're like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, why is this happening? I don't understand why this is happening. And Spirit is saying, because things need to change, or giving you this invitation to shake things up a little bit. You guys' name could start with a U, or the last name starts with a U, and a search. And then jealousy in their heart makes this MF or crazy, make moves quick. So somebody could be searching you and looking into you and putting information, looking for information, with this jealousy in their heart. You might want to be careful, make sure they're not doing any work on you, because you got name drop right here with search. So they could be looking up your information to do some sort of work. If you've realized the influx of arguments and spats in your relationship, you see name drop came back out. If you've noticed some spats in your relationship more than normal, somebody probably has already done some work and they've done the research and looked up your information and all that. So you might need some sort of cleansing. Yeah, friend or foe, watch them, the frenemies. So you got to watch these people that might be, again, the things that you ask for. You may have asked for these people to be revealed. You may have been asking for these messages. And then once you realize, like, oh my God, these things are starting to show and you weren't ready. Oh no, I don't want to lose my best friend of so many years. Oh no, I'm not trying to lose my sister, brother, uncle, cousin out of my life. I wasn't expecting it to be them, so you know, stuff's got to change. Some people weren't expecting dietary changes. I was asking for changes, hypothetically for people, asking for changes in your health and things like that. And then now you got to change what you're eating. And you're like, oh no. So other changes, let's spice it up. Couples, escapades, foreplay, swinger, poly, threesome, toys. Like, this is the invitation. Are you accepting the invitation? This is going to be upgrades, luxuries, ooh la la, houses, cars, health, mindsets, and material things. So this is just pretty much what you've asked for. You're realizing that there's a shakeup. The shakeup has to happen for the new things to come in. So you got to expect a little tower to come through and crumble the old paradigms and the stuff that you don't even want to deal with no more. Just because it seems like stuff is falling apart, you're trying to run away from what you asked for, but stand firm in it, because this is definitely showing like you got to rid of the old for the new, going from a negative to a positive. Just hold on tight because you got some things coming in. All right. Again, this is Monet with the Black Empyrean channel, and if you are wanting a reading, just go ahead and DM me.